I don't know any more than you do, Simmons. It's not as though we were out in public. I don't know how they could have found us. Yeah, no tracker on me or them. They were checked for any devices when we found them. I wouldn't have brought them to my house if I thought they were bugged. Those goons probably saw the place and thought it'd be a quick smash and grab. Thank God I've kept up with my training. A tracking chip under the skin. No, the medical scan would have picked that up. They didn't have any implants. I think it's a bit more serious than that. Look, I don't want to start a panic, so keep this between us. Is there any possibility that there's a mole? Illegal hybrids are big business, and human hybrids could make it even bigger. The people behind this could be paying someone on the inside of our organization. Background checks are one thing, but are you saying you couldn't imagine anyone flipping for a big enough paycheck? I don't want to believe it myself, but if we've ruled out trackers, how else could they have found us? I don't think I'm overreacting when I almost took a bullet to the face and the hybrid was almost kidnapped. Yeah, well, now my house is compromised. Exactly. As much as I don't like it, they're going to have to stay here now. At least until we can find this Morris guy. Yes, I would love to see the files you've found so far. Let's see. Mid-40s. He looks like an ordinary guy, but he's got his hands in all sorts of shady businesses. Yeah, most guys with that kind of money show it off, but he's deliberately keeping a low profile. He's definitely a pro at this. Possible locations? I see. If he's in another country, then there may not be much we can do. But I have a feeling he's not too far away. Well, it's not as though you can just take an animal-human hybrid on an airplane, no matter how rich you are. And I doubt he'd trust any of his underlings to get the hybrid to whatever country he might want to hide in without just running off with them. This hybrid is one of the most valuable creations he's ever bankrolled. I'm sure he'd want to see them firsthand. Maybe even visited the lab in person for updates. After that, a private boat, most likely. It'd be a longer trip, but easier to get away with. I know it's cliché, but it's not impossible that he has some sort of private island where he could keep them away from prying eyes. Yeah, don't even want to think about that happening. Or him starting up another lab now that it's been proven human hybrids can exist. My #1 priority is finding him before that can happen. Or he gives up and leaves the country. Right, he's probably got an alias. He'd be stupid not to. I'll do some more digging on my end. The hybrid? They're in my office. Probably reading or taking a nap. The plan? What do you mean? Oh. Well, as much as I hate it, they're going to have to sleep in a holding cell. That way they can be locked in at night in case someone unauthorized gets into the building. They said they don't mind. Do I? Well, yeah. They've been locked away most of their life. I know this time it's for their safety, but it still rubs me the wrong way. Especially after what happened. I don't want them thinking it's their fault. This isn't the first time you've said that. Even if I am too emotionally invested, it's not like I can treat them like any other case. They're a person, not an animal. It's easy to just pass off a three-headed snake to whatever sanctuary will take them. But now, if I turn my back on them, they're going to be negatively affected by it. I don't want to be an emotionless caregiver. At that point, I might as well be another scientist running experiments on them. Look, I'm just frustrated. They're probably going to have to deal with this kind of shit for the rest of their life. Always running from people who want to exploit them. It'd be messed up if I didn't at least feel bad. I'm going to get back to work. If you get any new info on Morris, tell me ASAP, all right? Thanks. Hey, sweetie. The couch comfy enough? Smells like me. Oh, right. Yep, that's the one I usually sleep on. Gonna be sleeping on it a lot more in the coming days. Don't worry about it. I'll get this all figured out as soon as I can, and we'll be back to the countryside in no time. What about you? Are you feeling okay? With the cell and all? It's fine. Sweetie, I appreciate you putting on a brave face for me. But it's okay to be upset. Oh, sweetie, come here. I know it's not fair. You deserve so much more than this. I'm sorry I won't be able to help you fall asleep. It's only temporary, okay? It's more important for you to be safe right now. I love you, and I'm going to figure this out. I won't let anyone hurt you. I promise. Don't worry. We'll be stargazing again before you know it. Yeah, there could be a mole. And not even a mole girl, just like a regular mole. Boring as hell.